Hi everyone. In this week's lecture, I learned about software development methodologies. So it's different kind of process that we can use while developing software to make our task easier. So we can choose which software development process we want to use so that our development process won't be lengthy and costly as well. So in this lecture, we basically learned about two software development processes. One is traditional, and the other major one that we learned about is agile method. So traditional methodologies are the older versions that is used in big projects. It's not very common in these days because it takes very long time to finish the um, project if we follow traditional method, and it also requires a very strong documentation, strict documentation, so there can be waste or duplication of effort, especially while creating documentation. So it's just a waste of time in basic knowledge, and it also takes very long time to complete, and it is expected that everything has to be known at the start of the project, which is not possible all the time because there can be changing needs of customer based on time. In between the developing process, there can be changes in customer needs, and if we use the traditional method, we are not able to implement those changes in between the creation of the software, because in traditional method it's expected that all the requirements are known on the start of the project. So these are some of the drawbacks of traditional method. To overcome these drawbacks, there came a new method called agile method, and it's more simplified, flexible version. um, Agile method, it works on short releases and multiple iterations, um, incremental design, customer focused thing. It usually interacts with customer in between, shows them the incomplete project so that feedback can be taken from them and there can be made some changes. So we can say that it's more customer focused because of the iterations made in between as per their requirements, so the end result can be what they want. It can meet their requirements more. um, so it includes user involvement, incremental design, minimal documentation. So it's the documentation is not as strict as in traditional methodologies, and it's easier to implement the changes. Informal communication happens frequently between the customer and the company so that user requirement can be met, as I told before. The Agile manifesto is individual and interaction over tools, working software over comprehensive documentation, so it's more practical, customer collaboration over contract negotiation, and responding to change over dramatically following a plan. So why do we use Agile? We use Agile to save time, meet user requirement, um, waste not to waste duplication of efforts. Some of the examples of agile methodologies are extreme programming XP, crystal clear orange, Scrum, RUP, Kanban method. So XP's core value is communication, simplicity, feedback, and courage. Um, Crystal family of methodologies. It has three methodologies: crystal clear, crystal orange, and crystal orange wave. And Scrum development process. It's an incremental and iterative development approach where small sprints are developed or increments in a short cycle of 2 to 3 weeks. Um, Similarly, we also discussed about open source software development, where software and its code is usually made available for free, so that the user have permission to modify and redistribute. Thank you.